this time you don't come up for club. How far that your guys do they run that place? The Sanusifa for now. Yeah, I hear you clear. Okay. All right. I'm ready. All right, welcome. This is our live broadcast. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to our studio, EkitiDecides studio on Citizen Information Network. Of course, you know, so today is the D-Day, July 14th. Fact, today is the day, and this is what it's going to be. But I beg your pardon there. Today is July 13th, and tonight we'll reach out to our correspondents who are in Ado Ekiti, and of course Ikere Ekiti, and even Oyo Ekiti and Ijeru, to hear from them what is happening in Ekiti State, what the situations are, how prepared are the people, and of course, because from INEC we've heard already that INEC have disbursed and distributed materials to all local governments. So thank you very much for taking your time to join us on the program today. My name is Twitwi Ayino. Of course, on the program, I have guests who will join me to analyze the situation and look at what exactly the possible outcome of the election tomorrow would be. Because as it is now, it's a close race. No one can really say who is going to win at the end of the day. But then, so many dramas are taking place. But before we kick into the discussion today, let's, of course, run you through the top 5 candidates for the election. And, of course, we have this video for you. We'll take it, and when we come back from the video, then we'll set on the conversation. So let's just get to meet the top 5 candidates for the election in Ekiti State.
Fayemi was born on the 9th of February 1965. Kayode was a former governor of Ekiti State and native of Ison Ekiti in Oye local government of Ekiti State, Nigeria. He resigned as the Minister of Solid Minerals Development on May 30th, 2018. Fayemi attended Christ School at Ekiti from 1975 to 1980 and received degrees in history, politics, and international relations from the Universities of Lagos and Ife in Nigeria, and had his doctorate in war studies from the prestigious King's College, University of London, England, specializing in civil military relations. Fayemi succeeded Olusegun Oni on 15th October 2010 to become the governor of Ekiti State after an appeal court sitting in Kwara State declared him the duly elected governor of Ekiti State. Can he do it again? We shall find out. Professor Kolakpo Olubunmi Olushola, PDP. Professor Kolakpo Olubunmi Olushola was born to the family of Elder and Deaconess Olushola Ojoeleka in Ikere, Ekiti, some 49 years ago. He started his educational pursuit at St. Matthew's Primary School, Ikere, Ekiti, and had a secondary school education at Annunciation School, Ikere, Ekiti, where he recorded exceptional and outstanding performances as an award and prize-winning best student throughout his sojourn in the schools as a born scholar. He had his first degree in building from Obafemi Awolowo University, OAU. Professor Kolakpo Olushola also holds a master's degree in construction technology from University of Lagos in 1993 and PhD in building structures from Obafemi Awolowo University in 2005. Professor Olushola started his career in 1990 as a graduate assistant, from where he rose through the ranks to become an associate professor in 2009 until his election as deputy governor of Ekiti State. Professor Olushola lectured in the Department of Building, Obafemi Awolowo University, for 24 years. Can he ensure continuity? Time shall tell. Otumba Segun Adewale, political party ADP, popularly known as Segun Eroland. Otumba Adewale was born on May 15, 1966, Otumba Adewale is a thoroughbred entrepreneur, philanthropist, and a grassroots politician. A native of Ipoti, Ekiti, in Nigeria, local government area of Ekiti State. He had his primary education at the 7th-day Adventist School at
You have
Bulioja,
to speak
Lagos,
very loud
between
because once this thing is playing, I can hear it.
Otumba Adewale attended the University of Ibadan between 1986 and 1990, where he bagged a Bachelor of Science degree in Geography. He proceeded to obtain his Master's degree certificate in Public Administration at the Lagos State University in 1995. He equally obtained a certificate in Airline Management and Operations in 2012 and got a requisite certificate in Flight Operations from the Institute of Flight Operations and Dispatcher, Texas, USA in 2013. He is currently the chairman of Aeroland Group, the managing director and CEO of Skyways Nigeria, chairman, Board of Trustees, Segun Adewale Foundation for Community Development. In 2007, Segun Adewale ran for the Lagos State House of Assembly on the Labour Party ticket, but his name was removed for the ballot paper just before the election. He defected from the Labour Party to the Alliance for Democracy (AD) for some months before defecting to the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in 2011 and ran for the Federal House of Representatives Alimojan Federal Constituency, but lost the election to Solomon Olamilekan Adeola of the Action Congress of Nigeria. Can the entrepreneur win and govern the elite state of Ekiti? Dr. Sikiru Lawal, Labour Party, LP. Former Ekiti State Deputy Governor Dr. Sikiru Lawal is the candidate of Labour Party. He defected from the People's Democratic Party (PDP). Lawal served as Deputy Governor between May 29, 2007 and October 15, 2010 under former Governor Segun Oni. The Ado-Ekiti-born politician is the third Deputy Governor to lead PDP in the last 1 year over alleged autocracy, subversion of party constitution and imposition of candidates by Fayose. Lawal said the decision to quit the PDP was hinged on the available fact that the list of delegates to vote at the primary has been doctored in favor of Olushola. Is he the chosen one? Akinloye Oladele Ayebusi, Social Democratic Party (SDP), as the ruling People's Democratic Party (PDP) and All Progressive Congress (APC), the two major parties in Ekiti State converse spasmodically under internally manufactured strengths. A fresh face on the block is poised to take advantage and ride a storm of grassroots support into the state government house in Ado-Ekiti. Mr. Akinloye Oladele Ayebusi, AOA for short, hails from Usin, Ekiti, and is going to become the David who upends the Goliaths in the forthcoming elections. The former banker has signaled his intention to usher in a youth revolution by picking the SDP nomination form. Omoluabi, as he is fondly addressed, is the toast of Ekiti youths who see him as one of their own. Can they toast him to victory come July 14? Thanks for watching. This is Citizen Information Network. Follow us on our social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at CIN Niger, on YouTube at CIN Niger, and also follow us on our website at www.cinnigeria.com. Hit the subscription button and subscribe to our YouTube page now. Thanks for watching.
Since we started registration, by end of
All right, welcome back from that. You don't meet the candidates, the top 5 candidates in the tomorrow's election in Ekiti State. Do not forget that we have 35 political parties running. Initially, at first, there were 40 political parties with 39 candidates because one political party didn't feed any candidate for the election. But along the line, some other parties stepped down and merged and gave support to other political parties. So as we speak right now, we have 35 political parties in the race and 34 candidates. So by tomorrow, as it's been suggested already, the race will be keenly contested by these top 5 candidates that we've introduced to you. But some people have the opinion that this race is going to be between APC and PDP. But time will tell. Maybe Ekiti will spring up with surprise, and we might be surprised to have a candidate who is not, who is from maybe from a different political party. But all of this will happen in another 48 hours. We should have a new governor in Ekiti State. Who would the governor be? And that is why we are here to bring you the decisions, the voting process, and all analysis as it will happen tomorrow in Ekiti State. But before then, we have gist for you because we have our correspondents in different parts of Ekiti State. We shall connect with them to tell us exactly what is going on presently in Ekiti State. Earlier today, our correspondent, they were at the INEC press briefing and they listened to the resident electoral commissioner in INEC, in person of Mr. Raji, and they addressed this press to explain further and make everyone understand what exactly they should expect come tomorrow on the day of the election. But it will be good for us to let you know as well that we have 667,000 PVCs collected out of the over 900,000 registered voters in the state. So, of course, Ado local government has the largest registered number of registered voters, followed by Ikere, which is, of course, the hometown of the PDP candidate, Professor Kolapo Olushola Eleka. And Oye is the hometown of the APC candidate, Dr. John Kayode Fayemi. While the candidate for ADP, Otumba Shegun Adewale, aka Osha, is from Ijero local government in Ekiti State. So before all of that, we understand that there security presence in Ekiti, 30,000 policemen deployed to Ekiti. One of the things our highlights will be the presence of 30,000 policemen in Ekiti State. Is it going to serve as intimidation? Will the people be scared, or it will reassure the people of how committed the police are to provide security on the day of the election? So we have less than 24 hours to go, and we shall have all of this and see how it plays out, especially the drama that happened when the incumbent governor, Ayodele Fayose, was tear-gassed by the police. But right now, we'll try to link up with our correspondents spread across different parts of Ekiti State. So in another few times. But let me tell you something again. You should know that you should follow all the updates on our social media handle, at CIN Nigeria on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Instagram. So we'll just go for a quick break, and when we come back, the program shall continue. Remember, it's EkitiDecide Studio on Citizen Information Network.
Hello, good evening. Hello. Okay, the montage don't come down.
All right, you're welcome back now. I've been reliably informed by producer that we have our correspondent on the line. Hello, Ikeshuku.
Yeah, Tutu.
Yeah,
good evening.
Yeah, good evening. So, how is Ekiti State?
Yeah, presently, this is about 10 minutes after 10 p.m. in Ekiti, and Ekiti is cool, Ekiti is calm. Everything is set for the election tomorrow morning.
So, where be your location as we speak now? Where are you doing now for Ekiti State?
Presently, I'm around NTA Road. Yes, NTA Road in Ekiti. Ado Ekiti. On the axis where the INEC headquarters in Ado Ekiti is.
I think I can hear someone behind you. Is it that you need help to identify your location?
Not necessarily that I need help to identify my location. It's just giving me a more direct guide.
All right.
It's just making it specific.
Oh, okay. All right. Today, you were at the INEC press briefing. Can you just run us down what took place at the press briefing?
Yeah, the press briefing, the resident electoral commissioner of Ekiti State, in the person of Professor Abdiganiu Olayinkaraji, of course, he addressed the press, and he made a couple of points in his address. Some of the vital ones are the fact that they are very ready and already well prepared for the election. Materials had already been distributed across the 16 local governments in Ekiti State, and that the ad hoc staff wouldn't have to come from their homes on that tomorrow morning. They will have to sleep at the rack centers that they've created for the election. They will sleep there. 5 a.m. they wake them up, freshen up. 6 a.m. they take off. By 7 they should be at the polling centers, and so that by 8 when the voters come, they would have met them ready and accreditation.
Hello, Ikechukwu. Hello, are you still there? I think we'll try to reestablish connection with Ikechukwu. But as you've heard, he did for Ado, Ado in Ekiti State. That is the state capital. Well, some information we also got is that the leader of the All Progressive Congress, in person of Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu, is in Ekiti State as we speak. We do know that it's not from Ekiti State. It's not registered to vote in Ekiti State, but we are not really clear on what his mission is. We don't understand at this point what is there to do. But we also understand that the governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello, is also in Ekiti State, and also the governor of Ondo State, in person of Rotimi Akeredolu, who is also in Ekiti State. And of course, we also heard today that the People's Democratic Party, there was allegations that they were seen distributing, some members of the party distributing 4,000 naira each to persons with PVC. For you to get the 4,000 naira, you must show them your PVC so they get to see it. We wouldn't know. It's an allegation. It's allegedly said that they are distributing it. But we do understand that as it is presently, we cannot take away money from our politics. Because one of the big issues is that the small political parties are finding it difficult to cope with these big parties because they cannot match the big political parties money for money. Maybe in terms of manifestos, maybe in terms of their agendas, maybe they have clear, good agendas. But you see, the big political parties have the money, they have monies to throw around. And even yesterday, the debate that was conducted for all the candidates in the election, the candidate for APC didn't show up, and even that of PDP didn't show up. And yesterday we spoke with our correspondent, Pelepo, who was live at the venue of the debate, and he told us that one of the reasons perhaps they didn't show up is due to the drama of the tear gas that happened, the attack on the governor of Ekiti State. Perhaps the two candidates didn't see any reason why they should be in the same hall, and with their fans coming around and supporters, they thought that perhaps we are not really clear on the reason why they didn't attend the debate, but we are thinking that maybe they just want to stay off the debate so they don't cause chaos in the state. But during the course of our visit to Ekiti State also, we can tell you that the people of Ekiti State are ready to vote and they are ready to have a peaceful election. All right, so as we speak now, we'll take a report from, we'll listen to the video where the INEC resident electoral commissioner was speaking to the press earlier today. Let's go for that.
delay with your staff are being attacked, and with the deployment of 30,000 security operatives. Is there any possibility of something like that?
Thank you very much. We are having attacks in Nigeria. We have attacks in the United States. We have attacks in the United Kingdom. It is that the states do not have security agents. So you cannot but have things like that if people are determined to do it. Some people do not care whether they die or not. So, but if for one reason or the other we have an attack, there is going to be a delay. That's what I'm saying.
Hello?
So it's not as if we are not going to have security agents following.
With your level of preparedness, sir, tell us what you expect, at the end of the day, in terms of people coordinating themselves and, the outcome generally.
Up to today, like I told you, Ekiti State has been very peaceful. As far as we are concerned, the community, that's the people of Ekiti State relating with INEC, we do not have problems. So if we have clashes, if we have had clashes at all, it's between political parties, which ordinarily the security agencies have attributed to cultist clash, not necessarily political clashes. So I'm very optimistic that by tomorrow we are going to have peace in Ekiti State.
So concerning the inducement of voters.
None of the causes were open to confirm what it is, but on paper, I think tomorrow night, by the time we are some of the ideas are not up to what are on the paper. What are you doing out of it?
Thank you very much. Well, it's a pity that many of you did not come there yesterday. That is the normal practice, and there are some operational details that I may not give you, but despite that, we don't open when we are distributing. I have not cited the ballot paper up to I'm talking of. I will only see the ballot papers tomorrow. So none of please hold on. None of the ballot papers, none of the cartons will be opened until when we get to the polling unit. When we get there, if there are issues, we have ways by which we do that, except those who are not experienced in that. So if we were there at the distribution yesterday, we always have extra for cases like that. And the political party agents cited all those extra ones that we use in case of emergencies. They are used to that, and they understand that that's the operational ways by which we do it.
Yes, sir. Concerning inducement of voters, sir, has INEC done its part to discourage it, and what are you doing? Because this is something people are also afraid of.
Yeah, what can I do? Can I stop you from inducing my staff? Can to tell you that please don't do it? And if you do it, it's an electoral offense.
Of voters,
and there are punishments for that. Now, the other one you are talking of, that vote buying and vote selling, isn't it? Yeah. Well, we will not allow anybody to buy votes at the polling unit. We will not allow anybody to sell votes at the polling unit. But I cannot guarantee you that if you are selling votes and buying votes in your house, except because if the security agencies know about it through their intelligence report, they can come and arrest you. And my own jurisdiction is within the polling units. Thank you very much.
Sir, we saw technical staff being given new tabs this morning. Does it mean electronic transmission of results for this election?
And that has been mentioned earlier. Yes, there will be electronic transmission of results during this election. Not only results, we will know ahead how many people were accredited at the end of the voting by 2. By 2 p.m., we are going to have information on the number of people that actually were accredited at all our polling units, because that number will be transmitted to us from each of the polling units to these headquarters and to Abuja. So we will not be expecting votes more than that from any polling unit.
All right, welcome back now. Yeah, You've heard him, Professor Abdulganiu Raji, the resident electoral commissioner in Ekiti State. And he has clearly stated that by 2 p.m. tomorrow on the day of the election, they would have known the total number of accredited voters. That is because it will be transmitted electronically as people go to the polling unit to do their accreditation. Immediately they are being accredited. INEC, the system will be electronically transmitted to them. So immediately they get to know the total number of accredited voters. So they will know at the end of the day that they cannot have more than the number of accredited, more votes than the total number of accredited voters by the end of the day. So that is a very good one from INEC, and he has said clearly that he has no vote buying, he has no power to stop people, they can only advise, but the security agents will do their job because it's an electoral offense. And of course, we know that is very punishable. So do not even think about it. Do not try to sell votes or buy votes. But we understand that these are practices, and political parties, in fact, every time now they look for different ways to influence the people. Because as a matter of fact, we do understand that in Edo State, for example, there were reports that they stuff money in bread, loaves of bread, and distribute to people freely. So by the time you finish voting, you show them, you have to snap yourself with the ballot paper where you trumpet for a particular political party, and that the evidence of that picture you give to them, and they pay you money, and some of this money were embedded in bread, loaves of bread. Same thing happened in Ondo State. These were all broadcasted and reported by journalists. And even, we remember during the 2015 general election, we saw where APC, the big political party, and even PDP would go to campaign rallies, distribute recharge card, distribute phones. They shared all sorts of things to at least to woo voters. As it is now presently, it appears that to win election in this country, you must spend billions and billions. The big question we've been asking, at the end of the election, from where would they get this money? From the government purse or where? So this has been a very big issue and thing of concern to everyone. But then again, we're just expecting that the election tomorrow will be peaceful, because we'll bring you all the coverage here live. So you just can follow us for updates on social media, Instagram at CIN Niger, and of course on Twitter at CIN Niger, and on Facebook at CIN Niger, on our website www.cinnigeria.com. For you to see us live on our website, you just go to www.cinnigeria.com/live. CIN, Citizen Information Network. Now, one talking point about this election, a very big talking point, is the drama that played out when the governor, the executive governor of the state, was tear-gassed by police. Because we have videos we've posted on our websites and even on YouTube, on our social media handles, where policemen were seen shooting sporadically into the air to disperse supporters of the People's Democratic Party who were gathered, to show support in a support rally, in a demonstration rally. But then, the big issue is that how would this drama turn around to play? How would it play out at the end of the day? Will it make some people, can this be one factor that will be responsible for swings or votes? Will people, for the sake of this drama, or change their mind on who they want to vote for? Only time will tell. But we have to just go for another break, and we'll be right back for more. This is CIN.
May 30th, 2018. Fayemi attended Christ School at Ekiti from 1975 to 1980 and received degrees in history, politics, and international relations from the universities of Lagos and Ife in Nigeria, and had his doctorate in war studies from the prestigious King's College, University of London, England, specializing in civil-military relations. Fayemi succeeded Olusegun Oni on 15th October 2010 to become the governor of Ekiti State after an appeal court sitting in Kwara State declared him the duly elected governor of Ekiti State. Can he do it again? We shall find out. Professor Kolakpo Olubumi Olushola, PDP. Professor Kolakpo Olubumi Olushola was born to the family of Elder and Deaconess Olusola Ojoeleka in Ikere, Ekiti, some 49 years ago. He started his educational pursuit at St. Matthew's Primary School, Ikere, Ekiti, and had a secondary school education at Annunciation School, Ikere, Ekiti, where he recorded exceptional and outstanding performances as an award and prize-winning best student throughout his sojourn in the schools as a born scholar. He had his first degree in building from Obafemi Awolowo University, OAU. Professor Kolakpo Olushola also holds a master's degree in construction technology from University of Lagos in 1993 and PhD in building structures from Obafemi Awolowo University in 2005. Professor Olushola started his career in 1990 as a graduate assistant, from where he rose through the ranks to become an associate professor in 2009 until his election as deputy governor of Ekiti State. Professor Olushola lectured in the Department of Building, Obafemi Awolowo University, for 24 years. Can he ensure continuity? Time shall tell. Otumba Segun Adewale, political party ADP, popularly known as Segun Eroland. Otumba Adewale was born on May 15, 1966. Otumba Adewale is a thoroughbred entrepreneur, philanthropist, and a grassroots politician. A native of Ipoti,
yes,
Ekiti, in Nigeria, local government area of Ekiti State. He had his primary education
I didn't get
at
you.
7th-day Adventist School at Buleoja, Lagos, between 1972 and 1978. Otumba Segun Adewale attended the University of Ibadan between 1986 and 1990, where he bagged a Bachelor of Science degree in Geography. He proceeded to obtain his master's degree certificate in public administration at the Lagos State University in 1995. He equally obtained a certificate in airline management and operations in 2012 and got a requisite certificate in flight operations from the Institute of Flight Operations and Dispatcher, Texas, USA, in 2013. He is currently the chairman of Aeroland Group.
All right, welcome back now. There you have it again. The top 5 candidates contesting to become the governor of Ekiti State, the next governor, I must say. So it's the Citizen Information Network. You know, say my name, na tweet we again. Right now, we have Ikechukwu on the line. So let's reconnect with Ikechukwu now, who is joining us from Ado, Ekiti. Hello, Ikechukwu. Are you there now? Hello, Ikechukwu, are you there? Hello. All right. As I was saying, that you have the top 5 candidates. The candidate for the All Progressive Congress was a former governor of the state. You know, in fact, he was defeated in the 2014 gubernatorial election, where he didn't even, it was recorded that he didn't win any local government in the state. As a matter of truth, he even lose his own town issue in Oye Ekiti local government area. So, but this time around, he's very confident. We monitored his rallies, his campaign rallies, and he's very confident that things have changed, that he's going to win this time. But the big question we are asking is that, what has he done differently? These are some of the questions, but only the candidates, the people of Ekiti State, will get to decide. Now, on the other hand, the candidate for PDP is the current deputy governor of the state. And as the deputy governor of the state, they've not paid salary. They are owing workers' salary. So one will wonder if, as you don't. All right, now we have Ikechukwu now on the line. Hello, Ikechukwu.
Yeah, Tutu.
Okay, so welcome back now. And our network, we won't fall our hand, but we don't battle and pass now. So you better give us some gist before about all the movement today and the places they want to visit for Ekiti State.
Yes, I will tell you about INEC preparation.
Okay.
And how they don't distribute materials go all the 18 local government areas.
Yes.
And I will reach where I want to tell you, say, all the vehicles where they use, according to the resident electoral commissioner, will be Professor Abdughanil. He talks, say, all the motor them get tracker. So all the vehicles have tracking devices on them. So that in that way, materials cannot be diverted. And if materials are not going to the destination they sent it to, they will easily know. And then the professor also begged politicians not to interfere in their issues, especially in trying to help their ad hoc staff. They said they don't need help from any politician. Even if their vehicle breaks down, they have a response team that can turn up in 5 minutes and get things fixed. So that is how prepared INEC has shown to be, and we hope that materializes on the field tomorrow as it is.
Oh, okay. I also remember that according to the head of voters education in INEC in Ekiti State, Taiwo Gbadigeshin, he said then when Paul visited him, said that they've been training the ad hoc staff long before now, and they are very confident that the ad hoc staff will deliver. Now, did the professor address issue of maybe where we have cases that, as we've seen in the past, that the card reader might not work? What is expected of the ad hoc staff on that day, should this happen?
Yeah, as has always been done, in cases that, according to the resident electoral commissioner, they have ways to improvise when situations like that happens. You know, these things are machines, and according to them, we hope it doesn't get that bad or terrible as it used to be. We hope there will be improvements, and very good improvement this time. But should there be any incidents of card readers failure, they will always result into the incidents form way out as always in the practice of election in Nigeria, especially by INEC.
Okay. So there was a point where he was asked question about vote buying and selling of votes.
Yes.
So is it that is there any incidents reported right now that you know of political parties planning to buy votes on the day of the election?
Basically, towards the evening hours of today, which is Friday, 13th of July, 2018, we got reports. Of course, there's even a video online presently where one of the political parties, People's Democratic Party, as alleged, were giving potential voters money, you understand, after citing their PVCs. You know, so his response in that regard, to that question was, you know, you can only encourage and admonish the politicians not to induce people. But he said that is the most INEC can do. But as far as their own staff, he gave a stern warning that politicians should stay clear. But if you try to be smart and you are caught, definitely whoever is caught will face the wrath of the law, according to the resident electoral commissioner. So in that regard, for me personally,